Hello everybody, it is your friend here in the United States, Kyle. Today I'm going to speak my normal, natural, everyday English that I speak with my friends and family. It's going to be faster, I'm going to use big words, okay? I'm not going to help explain things to you guys. This is a challenge. It is to challenge your level of English to see if you are ready to get from that intermediate level up to the advanced, to where you can start watching movies, YouTube channels made for native speakers, things like that. Alright, today, I don't know why I started thinking about this. Sometimes, guys, I'll have a deep thought, and then my brain, it grabs onto that thought. It just keeps going and going and going, and I can't stop thinking about it. Sometimes when that happens to me, I like to make a video like this so I could think out loud, share it with somebody, and I figure I might as well share it with you guys so that I could get it off of my chest, I could talk about it, I could think about it, but I could also give you guys some quality, high-level, advanced native English, okay? And guys, videos like this are great for those of you who have been watching my videos for a long time, because you are already used to the way that I speak, okay? So when I speak faster, I speak at my normal language, you're going to have a lot easier time understanding me than you would somebody on TV. So it's a win-win. I get to to talk about the things that are on my mind, and you guys get to get some real good English, okay? Today I've got a deep thought that I want to share with you guys. Is anybody really free? Okay? Anybody. What do you think? So here in the US, you know, they always used to say America, land of the free, home of the brave. Sorry guys, there's a train over there. You can't see it, but there's train tracks that are pretty close to my house, so I could hear the trains when they go by. But I always grew up hearing America, land of the free, home of the brave, and people used to believe that, guys. You know, my dad used to tell me America's the greatest place, we're the only place where people are free, and that is the hugest level of brainwashing. People are finally starting to wake up and realize that none of us are free, guys. We are all slaves to government, to corporations, okay? And before you say, I'm not a slave to anybody, what is a slave? A slave is somebody who has to work, okay? A slave cannot just say, no, I won't work anymore. Let me ask you a question. Can you quit your job tomorrow and not work anymore? No, you can't? What do you call somebody who cannot refuse to do their job? A slave. Sorry guys, it hurts. I'm one too. I'm fighting every day to get more and more freedom, and perhaps there's a certain level of freedom that we can achieve if we really work hard. And I'm not saying work hard in a company. I'm not saying study hard to get a good job at a business, because then you're just a slave to that business. The only way I think you could ever achieve some sort of freedom is creating your own business, creating your own product to sell, and creating systems that will continue to pay you even when you're not working there. That could be owning real estate, that could be being the owner of your business, but you have other people who run it for you. It could be things like that. That, I believe, is possibly the highest level of freedom that we could hope to achieve. So, like I said, I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. What are the different ways you could be free? Well, you could be financially free in that way, but even then you're not free, because, you know, try driving without a driver's license. Try crossing a border. Well, you could cross into the United States pretty free, but I think that's just because we're looking for more slaves. So they're like, come on in, guys, you'll be free. It's a trap, guys. Try crossing into a different border of a country where there's a high level of living, okay, and see what they do. You won't be free very long. You have to have papers, documents, okay, passports. Guys, here, in order to drive my car that I paid for with my money, I have to get a driver's license. I have to renew that driver's license every couple of years. I have to go in, pay to get it renewed, get my picture again, and keep doing that for the rest of my life in order to drive. But that's not it. I have to register my car with the state I live in. That costs like $300, and then I have to do that every year. Okay, I have to pay them to drive the car that I paid for using money that I already paid taxes on. Alright? And then I have to go buy gas and pay taxes on that gas with the money that I already paid taxes on. Get where I'm going here, guys? It irritates me, but at the same time, I haven't given up hope. I'm working every day, guys, to create systems that are going to pay me in the future. And that's why I'm not worried about doing all the work I do. Like on the social media, you know, I'm not really getting paid for any of this. But I know that in the future, when I do achieve a level where they start to pay me for ads and stuff, there's going to be 1,000, 2,000 videos on my channel, and everybody will be able to just binge those, okay, and improve their English super fast. And I'll be getting paid more and more and more, so it's like I'm investing right now, and you know, all this work I'm putting in now will pay off in the future. I'm learning about real estate, that's going to pay off in the future. So I've got a plan for my financial freedom, but even if I have all that, I have to pay taxes. I have to follow the laws that the government says, or else they will come and steal my things. Okay? Guys, I rent this house. I don't own this house. But let's pretend that I buy a house. I pay all cash. I own it. It's mine. Okay? Then I have to pay property taxes every year. Okay? Property taxes on the property that is mine. And guess what happens if you do not pay your property taxes? The government will come, arrest you, take you to jail, and steal your property. It will not be your property anymore. Is that freedom? Doesn't sound like freedom to me. Now, I wonder, guys. I don't know any very, very wealthy, very rich people. But I wonder, do they feel a level of freedom? Are there benefits that they have that we do not? I need to make some rich friends, guys. Because I just want to know how they live. I want to know, do they feel these same restrictions as I do? As a normal middle class or lower class person would feel? I don't know. I think you could be spiritually free. I think there's a level of enlightenment that one feels when they invest in their spiritual health. This could be through religion, this could be through meditation. There's a lot of different exercises that you could do. And I think you could get to where you, perhaps freedom on a spiritual level is just getting to a point where you're so content with everything that you no longer worry about all these other problems of the world because you're invested in the spiritual world. I just meditated for 25 minutes today. I was very happy about that because I haven't meditated in a while. I was thinking, envisioning my life, how I want it, what I want. And the thing that always comes up to me when I'm trying to envision what I want is, I am free. I want freedom. I want to be free from the stress of thinking about or feeling like, you know, what if something happened to me? What would happen to my family? We don't have enough money to survive. You know, that's the terrible thing about this system of slavery they have. As long as you keep going to work, paying your taxes, they leave you alone. But what if you get hurt and you can't work anymore? They don't come and help you. So they're happy to take everything from you, take your taxes from you when you're doing well, but when you're hurting, they're not going to support you. That's the problem. Okay, guys, I'm done talking. What do you think? Is it possible to be free? And if it is, how do you think we can achieve that? What can we do to get there? Let me know in the comments, guys. Les quiero un montón. Gracias por ver. Nos vemos pronto.